Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of EverQuest 2. And so we're going to talk to this little dwarf girl again, see what she has in store for us.
Good day to you.
Have you done as required? Well, yes I have. Hopefully it can still provide some sort of answers. For now, however, we believe our answers may be found elsewhere. What do you mean? North of the entrance to the chasm where the sappers are found, there is a crater. The kobolds have recently placed a sapper inside this crater. Clearly this single sapper will not be creating a lair, but he must be digging for a reason. We would like you to find that reason, travel to the crater, and observe his behavior. If he pulls anything suspicious from the ground, take it and bring it to us. Alright. So a Kobold Relic, level 33, a little bit higher than I should probably be doing at 27, so about 6 levels higher than what I am. I could probably do it at 30, but we might be able to do it at this level. We'll have to see. Let's see, what do we get? We get a Cerulean Coldstone Treasure, no trade, 13 Strength, 12 Agility, 13 Stamina, 0.6% on Potency, Slot, Charm, and level requirement is 30. Potency, as I mentioned before, is something that will allow your spells to have more damage or more healing or just more potency in general for the stats that they already have. So if they did 10 Strength for a buff, now they do 0.6% more than that. If they did 150 points of damage per second, now they're doing 0.6% more damage per second. So you can see how that would add up as more and more items have potency and a higher level potency. Definitely makes things worthwhile because you're not using more power or more mana, you're using the same amount, but you're getting a lot more out of it. So definitely something cool to consider if you're a caster. You definitely will want a higher potency as a nice little bonus. It's not something you need to go out of your way to get, but if it's there, definitely take that into consideration whether it's something you want to wear or not. You also get at least 1 gold, 74 silver, 63 copper, and 4,000 faction to the Iron Toe Brigades. That's a lot of faction. And I'll go ahead and show you guys what our faction is already, Fadar. And we are at 26,800. So 4,000 will put us at the 30,000 mark, which is every 10,000 faction points will put you into another bracket. So right now we're in kindly. I think 30,000 will be like friendly or something like that, and then 40 is the max, I believe. It may be 40 or 50. That's the max, and that's allied. And then you'll have all the quests available to you. You'll have better prices in the shops. There are even some factions out there, until you have ally, there are some items in the shops you're not even able to buy. And we'll get all the way into that later on in the game as well, but it's something you might want to know about. So let's go ahead and hit accept. We shall see where this leads us. Oh, I shall return. And I shan't fail. I shall return. Who talks like that anymore? I understand you're getting into the whole role-playing and fantasy, but it's kind of funny every once in a while to see how they throw those words in there and make it all fancy for no reason. Well, we've got a couple other players running by. Maybe they're doing the same quest as we are. Maybe they're just passing through. But usually if they're passing through, they won't take the time to run. Most people have flying mounts, or they use the Avok flying birds to get you here. Now we're probably going to fall down as best as we can. Now remember, you are going to take some damage, and the last thing you want to do is fall down on an enemy and start a fight, especially if you don't know how much damage you're going to take. So let's heal up real quick. These guys are kind of high level. 32. Of course, the quest is 33, so... did I even need to fall down? Where is this? Oh, great. Run! We're gonna run it out. I don't think we even need to be down here. That's another reason to make sure you check the map. Don't just jump into anything like I'm doing. Yeah. Stop attacking. I get your point. You don't like me. Let's see. Okay, they're all turning around and going back to their spawn point. Let's see. So he is digging something up, a shimmering shard, and you can see I can kind of click on it with a little hand, but I'm gonna have to kill him. So let's go ahead and throw on some of our good buffs. In fact, all our buffs are not even on. I don't know why it turns our buffs off sometimes. I know when you die, you got to remember to recast them. Otherwise, you go around without them on at all, and that's going to definitely hamper what you're capable of doing. Crusade, we'll do that one. I think all of these are the ones that I want on. Yeah. Definitely should be able to take this guy on now, but we're going to go ahead and put on our little Feral Rage. Go in, ablazing. Hopefully, luck holds out. Should be fine. We're doing fine. This guy's not too tough. It's not until later on in the game that they really start giving you a difficult time doing stuff. Making the mobs really, really hard to kill sometimes. So much so that you will probably need a group or at least one other person to play with you to finish it off. So let's go ahead and click this. And there's a shiny in the distance. I need to return, so definitely checking my quest journal. Make sure that I actually read it this time and check to see where it should be going. Now we need that one. Brand new collection we don't have. If you're wondering how many collections there are in the game, that's a good question. There's probably thousands. I know I've found, I think it's close to 800 on my main guy, my Guardian, and he hasn't even gotten, you know, I would say probably like 40% of them. I know there's just tons of them, and they keep adding more and more. It used to be every zone had like 5 to 10 collections in it, and now I think it's up a lot higher than that. Plus, there's a lot of zones that are like instances that you zone in from another zone into another zone into another zone, and each one of those zones has its own collections, so you can just kind of imagine the multitude of how many you know, of those things. You're not, I don't know very many people at all who's even tries to finish all of them off, because most of the time the reward is not that good. It has sometimes, let's see if these guys turn around. Yeah, there you go. Sometimes the reward is cool. Most of the time it's something that would have been cool at the level that you should have gotten it done at, but you usually don't do it until later on and you have some extra cash, because even hunting in this zone, as you can see, we haven't got near as many collections as we should, and we usually pick up the shinies when we see them, so it's just a difficult thing to get.
Well met.
What did you find? The kobolds were aggressive. He attacked, and I found this. Show her the glowing shard. Then they were right. Thank you, Dabam. You have been most helpful. What is that thing? We don't know, but we know it's attracted the attention of the kobolds. We mean to study it. I take it they told you a bit more about their plans. A Kobold Relic. Level 33, which was not too hard to do actually at our level. We go ahead and get the Cerulean Cold Stone. 3 gold, 9 silver, 40 copper, plus the 40,000, or not 40,000, that would be awesome, 4,000 Iron Toe Brigade faction points. They have. I would share if I could, Dabam, but for Kaladin's future, I must remain silent. We do appreciate your help, though. You are a great asset, and we thank you. You're welcome. So that's the end of her line right there. Before we go, I'm going to show you the faction and see. So it's changed to warmly. Maybe the next one is friendly and then ally. Again, guys, if you like these episodes, please leave a comment down below. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Definitely helps my channel grow. I greatly appreciate you guys doing that. And I want to thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next episode.